when you write a memoir, you're writing about the past, and if you're telling stories, you might talk about other people, and if you talk about other people, you may say things that you might regret later and get in trouble or have people come after you. So what I did was I wrote down stories of that happened. I included some lessons from folks who maybe were bad role models or did horrible things, even monsters, I call them. But what I also did is I had an attorney, an employment attorney, review it to see what he would catch and if he would suggest any changes. And I figured there'd be a couple line item edits and stuff like that too. But what my attorney pointed out was really cool. He had two ideas for me. One was to not just do initials or change the names, but actually embrace the idea that this is somebody I'm not going to tell you the name of, because he figured they would just look them up if it was another initial or another fake name. So for example, there's this one villain who I say, I'll call my nemesis, and then I call him Nem throughout the chapter. And I do that with a few different characters. So I'm talking about someone, and I'm trying not to say who their name is, but I'm kind of doing it with a smile. The second thing is blame. It's really easy to point out how horrible someone was to you. And of course I do that. But I think what's very humbling that the attorney suggested is to point out your role in that. Like, did you miss something? Were you naive about it? Did you misinterpret? Were you not good enough? Were the expectations set for you ones that maybe you couldn't achieve? So the way I wrote about some terrible things that happened to me or that I thought was really due to someone else was a little bit more humble. And it was kind of, what did I miss? So it's less about their actions, they're true, or at least I remember them as being true, and more about what I might have missed. And I think that's a better way to do it legally and ethically.